Hey guys, welcome back to The Pressing Matters. I'm Scott. Thank you for tuning in today, and thank you for your support. Today, I'm going to be just doing a short little video on a book series that I think is really valuable to the classical record collector. And it's something I discovered quite by accident. I used to haunt bookstores just as much as I would haunt record stores. And I came across this book. I don't know if this was the first one I got, but it's called Records in Review. And I discovered that there's a yearly annual book for each year. I think they started in 57, but I could be wrong. This is compiled. This is the third one. Okay, so the third High Fidelity Annual. So High Fidelity Magazine was one of the major sources of critical classical reviews in this era, and they published all of the classical reviews in a book every year, and it's a very, very good resource. This is the 1957, so obviously this is pre-stereo. The last one I have is this one, I think. This one is 1978. Yeah, this is 1978 edition. So all of this is pre-CD, pre-digital, and it's a wonderful resource. Here's some more of them. I have a ton of them. I don't have all 23 or whatever it is, but I have quite a few, and I find it an invaluable resource for performance aspects rather than sound. These are not reviews that are geared towards sound per se. Usually there's a one word at the end of each review that says and has good sound or something like that, or that sometimes they compare the mono and the stereo editions, because in the early 60s there was both versions coming out. So but really it's so valuable for an overview of what critics were thinking at the time these records came out. And a lot of times it differs from our audiophile perspective. You know, I look at some of the, even in like 1958, this one, I think it was, yeah. 1959. So this was a great year for the beginning of stereo. And I was looking at, like, on the first page, or first couple pages, is Iberia. There's a couple of things from Living Stereo, you know, that are treasured by audiophiles, but in their view, the performances were ho-hum, you know. So it's more of a performance-oriented viewpoint, and that is very valuable for you, and a wonderful resource that I really enjoy. I collected probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, about 13 volumes so far. They're relatively hard to find. I don't see them very often. Once I started getting hooked on them, I started to add them to my collection by looking on specialty bookseller sites. And of course the price would go up with the rarity of the book, but you can still find them. So, you know, do a search if you're interested. Do a search, High Fidelity Record Annual or High Fidelity Records in Review, and see what comes up. And if you can get them for $10 or $20, they're very, very good resource. Really great to have a library and a reference and something to read while you're listening to music, and maybe choose some other performances to acquire or to search out to listen to. Very, very good resource. I'm so glad I found these when I did, and I wanted to share it with you. So that's all for today. This is Scott for The Pressing Matters. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.